Okay. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. In this presentation, we will be talking about how our app for ProWritingAid and a Power Writing Assistant can be used effectively in English language learning and teaching. Before that, I will introduce our group. First one is me, Lita Listanti, as moderator and opening and closing, and then Taufik as will present about the feature and demonstration, and then Nashwan will present about the theory ground of it, and then Salsabilla Khairani will present about the co- uh, weakness and strength of our app. So back to the topic, our group choose ProWriting 8 as our application. Writing in English is often challenging for learners. They struggle a lot, not only with grammar, but also with style, clarity, and making their writing easy to read. That is why we choose ProWriting 8, an application that is combined grammar checking, stylistic suggestion, and readability analysis as the focus of today's talk. So what is ProWritingAid, right? So it is a AI power writing assistant, improve grammar, style, clarity, and readability, and used by students, academics, and writers, and also professional. First, let us understand what is ProWritingAid actually is. ProWritingAid is a digital tool powered by artificial intelligence. It acts as a writing assistant that helps user improve their text in multiple ways. The application checks grammars and spelling and also suggests stylistic improvement, highlights clarity issues, and even analyze readability. Unlike a simple spell checker, ProWritingAid provides more detailed insight. For example, it can point out if a sentence is too long, or if you have repeated the same word too often, or if your writing might be difficult for the reader to follow. So this tool is not limited to students, but it is widely used by academics when writing research paper, by professional writers who want to polish their craft, and even by business professional who needs to write clear reports and email. So the key features of it will be presented by Taufik. Taufik, times is yours.
Okay, okay. I will explain to you about the key features of this application. Okay, one of the reason of ProWriting 8 is so powerful is because of its variety of features. But let me highlight to you to the most important ones. The first we have grammar and spelling check. So this application will detect both simple and complex error from subject verb agreement to incorrect verb tense. And the second one is style suggestion. So the application goes beyond grammar, helping the writer express ideas in a clearer and more concise way. For example, instead of saying do the fact that it may suggest because. And the third is readability report. Okay, sorry. Uh, the third is reliability report. So the tool measures that how easy or difficult the text is to read. This is especially useful for teachers who want to ensure their material match students' proficiency levels. And the fourth is overuse word and sentence variety. So this application is show if you are repeating the same words too often or if your sentence follow the same structure. So which can make writing monotonous. And the fifth is plagiarism checker. So with one click, so we as a writers can ensure their work is original and properly referenced. And the last is integra integration. So this application integrates seamlessly with platforms like Microsoft Word, Google Docs, and Chrome, so it can be used directly while writing online or offline. Okay, and I will explain to you how to use it. So first is, of course, we need to open the app or the web. So the next is we just need to copy and paste the text you want to improve. And then after that, you run analyze within second. ProWritingAid will generate detailed report on grammar, style, readability, and more. And the fourth is revise feedback. So this application will revise the text according to the suggestion. You can choose the accept or reject each one depending on context. And the last one is compare before and after. So this application will compare your original text with the revised version. Most of the time, you will notice the clearer sentence, fewer mistakes, and more natural expression. So next, I will give it back to the moderator.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you a lot, Taufik, for your explanation. So we're going to move to the next section, which will be explained by Bariq. Bariq Nasywan, time is yours.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity that has been given, moderator. Now, I will explain about the theoretical evaluation of this application. And the first one is about the behaviorism. Uh, this application provides immediate feedback, which it reinforces correct forms and helps students build positive writing habits through repetition and correction. And then the second one is cognitivism, according to Smith and noticing hypothesis. He said that learners improve when they become aware of their mistakes. ProWritingAid highlights error clearly, encouraging students to notice and correct them. And the second one is sociocultural theory. It's from Vygotsky. ProWritingAid acts as a form digital scaffolding, supporting learners in their zone of proximal development. And then it is provides just enough guidance to help them progress in beyond what they could do independently. And the next slide is about principles and good practice. The first one is this application gives explicit form focus on feedback, which is essential in improving accuracy. And the second one is it encourage learner autonomy, since students can take responsibility for revising their own text instead of relying on the teachers. And the third one is it provides immediate correction that I already mentioned before, allowing students to see and fix errors while their writing is still in a good way. And the last one is about this application supports definite learning because each learner receive feedback based on their individual mistake rather than a one-size-fits-all approach. I think that's all. I give it back to moderator.
Okay. Thank you a lot, Bariq, for your explanation. So strengths and limitation will be explained by Salsabilla Khairani. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you, moderator. I will explain strength and limitation. Of course, like any tool, pro writing it has both strength and limitation. And strengths, it's provide feedback instantly, saving time for both teacher and learners. And then its report are detailed, covering not only grammar but also readability and style. And it strongly support independent learning and continuous self-improvement. And then limitation. Full access requires a premium account and a stable internet connection. And then sometimes the feedback may not fully consider the context, so learners must use critical thinking. And last, there is also a risk of over reliance. Students may become too dependent on the tool instead of developing their own editing and revision skill. Maybe that's all. Thank you. Back to moderator.
Thank you a lot, Salsa, for your amazing explanation. So, in conclusion, we believe that ProWritingAid is not just another digital grammar checker, but a comprehensive tool that truly enhances the process of learning to write in English. We see its values in the way it provides immediate feedback, encourage learners to notice and correct their mistakes, and support learner autonomy by allowing students to take charge of their own revision. From our perspective, these are essential elements for building long-term writing skills. And at the same time, we also recognize its limitation. Technology, no matter how advanced, cannot fully replace the guidance, creativity, and human touch of a teacher. ProWritingAid is not only about producing grammatically correct sentences, but also about expressing ideas, developing arguments, and also communicating meaning in context. These are areas where teachers still play an irreplaceable role. Therefore, we believe that the real strength of ProWriting Aid lies in its potential to complement teaching. Used together with teacher feedback, it becomes part of a blended learning approach, one that combines the efficiency of and consistency of technology with the depth and insight of human instruction. In this way, we see ProWritingAid as a bridge between independent learning and a guided classroom practice, helping students to grow into more confident and effective writers. So, as a group, we would like to express our gratitude for your attention. Through this presentation, we hope that we have shown how ProWritingAid can be a powerful companion in English language learning, while also reminding ourselves that the role of teachers remains essential. Thank you very much, and we are open to any question or feedback. You can hit us up. Thank you a lot for your attention.